Cheers, boys. Been kind of slacking on the posts, so happy footballing Sunday, and we'll run through it real quick. So it goes back to week 9. Quick recap. Yeah, he who should not be named. High score of the week, 126 over myself, 101. Yay. There's your shout out. 1. We had Craig over Travis, 99.92. DC a big week, 122.89 over Nate. Had Winston 111 over Miller was 66. Had Joe over John, 92.89. Week 10. Sorry, product placement. Another nice Connecticut brewery. High score for that week was Winston with 130 over Travis's 94. Joe 115 over Nate 81. Chuck 125 over Miller 87. Let's see, John over DC 184, and myself 118. Craig 108. Then week 11, we had a shootout, which ended in a tie at 152 to 152, which Chuck won on bench points. So you both split the top score though. And then we had Craig over Miller 110.88. Then we had Nate over John 107.86. DC over Travis 112 to 107. Then we had myself 117, Winston's 85. So move over to the standings. It's tightened up. Technically, I guess you could say nobody's mathematically eliminated. Because if Winston loses his last 2 and Miller wins his last 2, they'd both be 4-9. Travis is in there at 3-8, so technically nobody's mathematically eliminated. In the bottom, at the top, we got 3 teams. Chuck, Joe, and myself all tied at 8-3. So it's going to come down to these last 2 weeks to see who takes home the regular season title. Then you got a log jam, 6-5 and 6-5 with John and Nate. Then you have Craig and DC at 5-6. So Winston, Travis, and Miller desperately need to win, because it's going to come down most likely to those 3 for who gets that last playoff spot. Cheers. There's your shout outs and all that bullshit that you've been complaining about, Chuck. And just a question for everybody. How does your team score 72 points in a college game and still lose? Asking for a friend. Gentlemen, good luck.